trays to their full upright position and store your carry-on luggage in either an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. If seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the instructions located by the exit. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in them in the event of an emergency, please inform the flight attendant so that they may proceed. We request that all portable electronic devices such as mobile phones or laptops be either turned off or put in airplane mode at this time. This is because these devices may interfere with the aircraft's navigational and communication equipment. We will inform you when you may continue to use these devices. We would like to remind you that smoking on board this aircraft is prohibited by law, as is tampering with, disabling, or destroying laboratory smoke detectors. If you have any questions about this flight today, don't hesitate to ask myself or another flight attendant. Have a great flight.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Sim Aviator. One off stream today, but couldn't have missed this one for any reason, man. For any reason. Here we are with a brand new aircraft hiding somewhere behind that fog right there, which we will get to in a second. Crazy weather in Los Angeles right now. We'll make it clear so that you guys could see the aircraft in all its glory. But good to see you all here. Welcome aboard. The Gigliotis is in the house. Is it worth the 90? First of all, I don't know if it's gonna be $90. They haven't announced the price yet. They did say that it's gonna be in line with the other Toliss products, but then at the same time they also said that every add-on is priced differently, so we don't know the pricing, but it is a great aircraft. There have been a lot of good features that have been implemented, new stuff that we haven't seen on previous Toliss aircraft, so definitely something that we'll be taking a look at as we get this stream started. But Tails Aviator, what is going on, man? Welcome aboard. Good to see A320 Neo time. Indeed, man, indeed. It's been a while, man. We've been waiting for March, and here's some WATSIM traffic landing rather. Beautiful off the center line, but that's okay. I mean, we might do it for all we know. Captain Xander, what's going on, man? Welcome aboard. George Butler is in the house, says I actually got here in time. Hey, man, welcome aboard. Good to see you all. Drew the Goat, what's going on, man? Good to see you as always. Tail says miss the stream starting music. All good, man, all good. HK Senpai, what's going on, brother? Welcome aboard. Captain Xander says I'm gonna push back in a minute. Oh, you're gonna be starting. Pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys, anyone wants to join on this flight to Salt Lake City, definitely feel free to load up at Los Angeles and on WATSIM, of course. Toliss A320 Neo, absolutely. Ernest, what's going on, man? Man, I would have loved to be back, but like right now I'm just back for this one stream that we could do this and show you guys the aircraft so you guys can take your own call. Look at that, look at that. Someone already made delivery. Matt actually from Toliss servers, from Toliss Discord server, made this beautiful Spirit livery. Absolutely amazing. Thank you for subscribing, Melon Camp, man. Welcome to the family. Welcome aboard. Good to have you here. Look at that. Look at that beauty. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna clear the weather for the time being, and then we'll actually go back to the weather so you guys can see it in all its glory. Here you go. And the first thing that I noticed, I don't know if this is similar on the other Toliss aircraft. I don't remember the texture's looking so good. Look at that PBR. It's not extremely shiny like you would see on like Microsoft, and it's not shiny either. It's like it kind of feels like you're looking at the real aircraft. Like you feel that metallic paint like just coming up at you, like just like in your eyes, which is absolutely amazing. And it does look to me like it's something that has changed from Toliss' side. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just a complete pleasure to see this aircraft the way it looks. And it's just look at how the PBR is. It's like just absolutely amazing, and pretty solid on the wings as well. We'll take, actually, we might go to the wing view here. Oh nope, cockpit reveal already. All right, so here's the wings. They do look similar to the 319 and 321 textures, but again, there's like that something that seems to have changed. I can't quite pinpoint. Like, look at the tower reflection on the wing. There's just some sort of change that has happened, which I can't point my finger at, but it is absolutely fantastic and refreshing to look at. On the other side, we got the PW engines here. We got some dark marks. I don't know if that's a part of the livery or the planes textures itself that are coming through the livery. I don't know how that part of it works. But there definitely seems to be some improvement. Is it like extremely better than what I've seen on the other Toliss aircraft? Probably not, because this one I still feel is a little bit low res on the textures, but like the wings are pretty solid. Like the actual part of the wings, the slats are kind of different. But again, like everything that we're looking at right now, this is a part of the beta. This is beta 4 from Toliss, so there will be changes that will be made with relation to... Actually, you know what? Let me turn that music off. But yeah, there will definitely be changes that will be made before release. So features might be added or features might be tweaked. So keep that in mind. This is not the final product. This is not what you're going to buy. This is close to what you are going to get when you do end up buying, but this is not final. So do bear in mind about that as well. But let's go back to the outside again. And I do have a lot of features that I do want to show you. That's something that's new. So obviously this is all a part of it. We're gonna take a look at the other engines as well. This is the PW engines. We're gonna take a look at LEAP as well. But just so you guys can see, look at the texturing under the wing as well. Like parts that are usually not looked at too much. I'm kind of happy with what I'm seeing today. I mean, is it Microsoft level? Definitely not. But this is way better. This is way better than any of the X-Plane 11 aircrafts that we. Let's see who we have in the chat. How much? I'm not sure, man. They haven't announced the pricing yet, but it should be around the same cost as the other aircrafts. If I mean that's purely my speculation. But they haven't announced the price yet. Same answer, Lucian. Welcome aboard. New live resolution for... No, it's been there for a while. 1440p. It's been for a long time. Maybe you didn't notice it. Can you show the cabin? The cabin is actually not very different. The cabin is not very different. So that's definitely something that I would have liked to see. Is if not anything, like honestly, like with the way I use my sim, I wouldn't care if the seats look better than this, or if the overheads or all the internal components look the way they do. I don't care if they look good. I don't care if they look bad, because I don't look in there for most part of my flights. But what I did want to see with this release was definitely better textures on the windows. That's my only gripe with the cabin here. Because like if you're on that wing view, like let me just go back out, and if you're on that wing view, it just doesn't, like, or the engine view, whatever you want to call it, depends on where you are. But this doesn't sit right with me. But so that's actually the reason why I have it set that way, so I don't have to look at those, which is obviously a workaround, and I would have definitely loved to see that, or maybe in a future update I would definitely have loved to see that. But before we go into the cockpit here, we got animated baggage loaders. So I'm gonna go, first of all, a brand new ISCS screen. I would say it's reskinned more than anything, but again, I may be wrong. But here we go. We're in. Yeah, I did try a little flight yesterday. I didn't try to land, so I just saved it. I'll probably end it at some other point. So we got different looking ISCS screen. We do have, actually, you know what, I do want to change the engine types to LEAP. Obviously the livery is not made for this, but I would assume y'all want to see how the LEAP engines look, which we're not going to be using for this flight. But here are the LEAP engines. Take a closer look here. Jetways are definitely getting in the way. Yeah, maybe we'll get a better look once we have like pushed or something at how they look, but definitely looking pretty solid. from my point of view here. I don't know. Oh, is that GK's? Is that gliding Kiwi's Kiwi? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but that's how the LEAP engines look. We're gonna take a look at other options that we have. So I'm just gonna get back to the PW ones because that's what Spirit uses. So bus switches. You have an option, no, auto, yes. I can just probably do auto, Imperial units auto. I'm just gonna do no here because I like using metric units. Satcom antenna is auto, but let's probably take a look. There is nothing to write home about, just a normal Satcom antenna. I'll bring that to auto. FCS e-rudder config. Now this is something that I'm not aware exactly because again, I received this aircraft just yesterday from Toliss. So definitely something that yeah, there's still quite a few things that I do have to explore. But the beautiful thing, multifunctional runway lights. So let's do no first. So y'all know what, you know, for people who know, you probably know what it is. But if you look here, so this is somewhere around here is where the landing lights will pop out, and you'll have those switches. You know, if you remember from, I think it might be, yeah, we're in the cockpit. But yeah, now you have a retract off and on position, so they extend out. Now if we go back outside and change that setting to, let's take a look here. August, solely size first screen. If I do yes, look what happens on the wing. Like, just look around this part. If I remember correctly, that's where it's supposed to be. Oh, actually it's right here, not on the wing. But this is the difference now. This is the new technology that Airbus has. You see the difference? There's nothing there. There's kind of a retracting light. Now this is the actual new one, so you have the option to choose that as well. Obviously, for people that are familiar with these settings, this is pretty much like you can make it brand new, perfect engines, perfect everything. The older you get, the more drag and stuff that you get. So which you can do it the way you like it. Auto save function, obviously. So that's that. I'm gonna keep multifunctional runway light on because why not? We all like shiny new things, don't we? And what is the difference between existing A321 and A319? It's a different plane. And some of the stuff that we're pointing out here, they are definitely something that are different. I mean, even in real life, 319, 20, and 21 are very similar. Like there's small differences, and those differences are here in this aircraft as well. Some of the things definitely will be added at a later point. But yeah, I mean, otherwise it's the same aircraft family, so there's not like a huge difference in what it does. It's just different airframe, different performance, different range, and different capacity, pretty much. But it's pretty much the same thing. 319, 20, 21, just minor differences, but they if I'm not wrong, they pretty much share the same type rating. But anyway, so loading performance, this is obviously the old way to do it, people, before the 340 update and the 319.21 updates came out, and obviously that is included, that you can get everything from SimBrief as well, but you still do have the ability to do it from here, set your payload and all that stuff, and then this is obviously your performance calculator. Ground services, now this is something, so I'm gonna bring this off, and let's bring it on again. There you go. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I don't see any baggages or anything. Maybe that's something they would add in the future. I'm not sure, but you do have these beautiful carts. I don't know why I'm not getting one here, because in my last test there were like 2 baggage loaders on both sides. I'm not quite sure what's happening there. The ADRU display panel display work, I haven't tested it. We'll take a look right now, buddy. But we have de-icing as well, and we'll do it once we push back. But let's just take a look at everything. You still have all the random faults and everything. You can save everything. Sound here, obviously you can actually, I'm gonna bring that down, and pretty much all that. You got your SimBrief, you got your Hoppy. I haven't done this yet, so this definitely will be something that you can do and get your CPDLC in the aircraft. It is there. What's next? Actually, let me save this. Joystick pretty much similar. Yeah, I think yeah, this one is pretty much similar to what you had on the other aircraft. General settings, obviously, you have these settings start with bright displays. That is definitely a new option that was updated in the other Toliss aircraft a while back, but it's there on the 320 Neo as well. Welcome, Fox Aviation. Welcome aboard. The cockpit textures of the 320. Oh, definitely, man. We're gonna go to that in 1 second now. I know you guys want to look at the cockpit. But yeah, this is pretty much the ISCS screen. We do have to take a look at de-icing. So once we push back, just remind me to show you guys de-icing if I forget. But anyway, so with this being said, we're gonna close this up. We are gonna go inside the cockpit, and here it is. Obviously, these reflections are our X-plane problem, not Toliss problem. But look at this cockpit. Look at how much better it's looking already. Like the seats are so high res now. Look at that. This is pretty amazing. Like overall, like you can see all these little blemishes on the paint, and I don't even know if that's the right word for it, but the cockpit definitely looks better. Another addition, like the A340, and open the windows. Then we obviously, I don't know how or when I would ever use this because we're not using it, but you do. Oh, okay, my aircraft's powered off. Hold on, let me go ahead and power the aircraft on here. Sure, sound. Yes. Perfect. All right, let's go. Battery 1, battery 2, and external power. Hear the sounds. Finally have a table. Shh. That's a spoiler, buddy. That's a spoiler. Seems like FlightFactor did the texturing looks better, at least the inside. Oh, definitely. I don't know about FlightFactor, or I'm pretty sure Toliss probably did it. But definitely amazing. That is something that I do want to say. So let me bring the IRSs to align so that we can get started with the flight as well as we take a look at everything. We wait for the battery life to go off. It has gone off. All right, crew supply coming on. We are gonna arm the emergency exits here. Yeah, you see this? The difference? There's no longer a retract position. It's now a 2-position switch, which is pretty cool. I can probably use my my switches here to start using the lights there, which is pretty solid. So I kind of like this better than the 3-way switch. So good with that nav light coming on. Wing light, I'm just gonna keep it on. Seatbelt signs as well. We're looking good on the overhead. Displays look absolutely crisp. I'm gonna raise the brightnesses on all the side. Our windows on our our left side window is actually open, so definitely something to keep in mind before we take off, otherwise we'll be in trouble. I do want to see one more thing. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's back. Copter Ed, what's going on, man? Says I like it. Definitely, man. Definitely. Hey, Abgeek Jack, good to see you, brother. Welcome aboard. Doing absolutely fantastic, man. I'm so excited to be flying this for you guys. It's gonna be fun. Hey Lightning, what's going on, man? Welcome aboard. Big up to all of you. Dale says at cruise, if you go AFK to eat, you have to put the tray table down. There you go. All right. So with that being said, let's just do it now. You guys are spoiling it. But here comes the tray table. What am I gonna do for it? Exactly what Tails Aviator said. Both the tray tables come out. I wonder if these windows open. Oh yeah. Okay. So windows open on both sides, and you can like, oh, FO, get the hell out of here. Man, the seats look so good. The seats look so freaking good. I haven't seen such good looking seats on a Toliss aircraft before, which is absolutely amazing. There's no height adjustment. You gotta be of the right height. But you have that. You have that. So let's close. That's it. there's one feature, one other feature I believe that I haven't covered yet, which we will in a second here, which is interesting to say the least. What scenery is that? Is the X-Plane 11 Mr. Short Final Design Los Angeles. Alright, so perfect. So we're gonna go in here. Okay, so sucks that my WebFMC obviously needs to be updated to work with this aircraft, so I just turned my iPad off. I use here, but let's get the brightness up here. Alright, perfect. So I'm gonna have to use my mouse today. No problem. Alright, so we do have SimBrief connected, so I'm just gonna hit init request. So people who are familiar with the Toliss aircrafts before, you know what this is. For people that aren't, this is exactly what it is. It's a SimBrief uplink. Just hit init request, you connect it through your ISCS screen once and set it and forget it, and then you get all of it here, your flight plan and your performance numbers and everything. I do want to double check here. Actually, let me go ahead and do this align on reference here, confirm align. And so IRS in align 6 minutes. 5660 kilograms of fuel. I'm gonna double check with my weights here. Yep, that looks correct. So yeah, the load has come in correctly. We're gonna go to wind tropo, wind request. And someone I remember was asking about the MCDU textures. These are the MCDU textures. It seems like pretty much the entire cockpit has gotten new textures. So it really looks so much nicer. I definitely have to say that. I definitely have to say it looks nice. But anyway, so wind data uplink, that's good. Next phase. All right, we're looking fantastic here. I am on WATSIM and I have gotten my departure clearance from SoCal Approach. Spirit Wings 2670 Los Angeles to Salt Lake City. Squawk 1367. So that is something that I'm gonna set up here. Oh shit. Been flying the Boeings a lot recently. Let's bring this back. 1367. All right, 1367. There you go. So that's that. What's next? We got Guardy 4 departure, Las Vegas transition, and then S filed. Maintain 3000. So I'm gonna set that altitude right here. Go 3000 feet. Yeah, tower's online too. Tower's online too, but when I logged in, it wasn't. So that's that. Expect flight level 3900, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.5. Contact ground, I mean, in this case, it's tower 120.905. Whoa, it's already set. Already set. There you go. What else? Alright, that's looking good. Alright, perfect. So I do have to double check my route here. Okay, I have tray table. Go away. I'm gonna use my FMC. Oh, by the way, hold on. We need to get back to our actual weather. And it's still raining. Flight changes. I'm working on model for Citation M2 for Microsoft. Beautiful, man. Look at how different it looks. Look at how different it looks. Oh my god, we need to close the windows now. And we don't want rain coming in, spoiling $1 million aircraft. I wonder if these things are waterproof. And the sound actually changes. Like if the engines were on, you would have heard it better, but we don't want the water coming in, so maybe some other day. But the sound actually just cuts out. So as soon as you close the window, if you have the engines running, you could hear them, and as soon as you close it, it's like it just completely like muffles out. How do you change your loading screen? I actually have a tutorial on my channel somewhere. It's a very simple thing. Ask me that question again at cruise. I'll find that video for you and put it in the chat. But it's very simple. You have to change. You have to find that specific file and then change it. So yeah, I watched my own video to do that again. But anyway, so this is taken care of. I do want to check my flight plan. So KLAX departure. I am assuming I'm going to be getting 2-5 right for departure. So I'm just going to plan for that.
1547, you have to have a clearance first, and I can't clear
on...
you to Boston direct. You have to follow a flight plan with some waypoints in it.
Attention
Guardy 4?
Los Angeles International Altimeter 3003.
Okay, I think it should be this. Alright, let's take a look at this. KLAX. J Lightning, I'm not sure, man. I would hope it's for it to be soon, but yeah, it's this weird situation that's going on right now that I really wanted to do this today, and that's why I'm doing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't probably be here today. So, but we'll be back. That's a promise. We'll be back as soon as I can. Alright, so that's good. Let's go back here. Departure and RD4. Why do I not have it? Oh, we're not. Oh, interesting. We're departing runway 6s. Oh boy. Alright, hold on. Temporary flight plan erase. Interesting. We have reverse ops today. Nice. Alright, so that would be 6s are these and 7s, so 7 left. 7 left, and now we have the Guardy 4 departure, Las Vegas transition, so a shorter flight today. Oh man, I missed the ocean departure. Like, departure over the ocean, rather. So yeah, we got Guardy 4, 7 left, Las Vegas transition, insert, reverse ops today, baby. Reverse ops. Alright, Salt Lake City arrival, we're gonna put in, we're not picking the runway yet. So for the star, we have Delta 6. Delta 6 right here. No WIA for now. And the transition be MLF. Alright, cool. So let's insert that. Let's take a look at the flight plan. Trap, drive, Cluds, Guardy, Navy. I mean, that's pretty much the departure. Yep. And we obviously have the Las Vegas transition. Then we have IFA, blip, winning. Okay. Yep, this is looking perfect. So our route is good to go. That being said, let's go to perf here. And we're obviously going to use uplink takeoff data. Takeoff data request. What is the weather actually? Let's get some weather info. Los Angeles ATIS. We have information. Information Yankee. So, oh, 1 3/4 of a visibility. I think we have. I think this is definitely better visible. 1 3/4, but I may be wrong. But it's definitely low vis. Runway 25 left. Okay, that's fine. We still have to figure out. Yeah, yeah. Approaches are definitely. Yeah, departures are 6 right and 7 left. Perfect. So, as X is activate transponder with mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Push back into the LA discretion. TLNC2. All right. So we have information Yankee, and temperatures 13. Altimeter is 3002. Let's just go ahead and get that sorted out here real quick. 3002. Oh, by the way, the switches are now manipulated by a scroll wheel as well. So you can do it the old way, but you can do a scroll as well. So let me get the controls cam on as we get ready to push back here. So 3002 now, that is correct. I'm going to hit request again and go to receive takeoff data. So let me look at that. Oh. Is there? It definitely seems to be missing a number there.
Information Zulu is current altimeter is 3003.
Yeah, that's fine. We're on X-plane weather, so we'll probably use that. Alright, so we're gonna do a flex takeoff, no problem at all. 74 degrees. Looking good in all those regards. I'm gonna hit insert uplink, and that should be good. Next phase, cost index of 40, which is correct. Approach is something that we'll fill in later. So we are pretty much set to go here. Doesn't seem like I've forgotten too much stuff. We do have to do de-ice just for the sake of it, so you guys can see it. So remind me again after we are done pushing back. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna reset my our parking brake is on. We are gonna go ahead. We're gonna go outside actually. Let me raise the volume on the outside, and we're gonna turn the APU on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, there you go. Let's hear the APU. Come on. The Leap engine sound the best at startup. Actually, you're right. But then the Pete... I like it. Music. Look at the heat blur effect. Shit, that's crazy.
Subscriber.
Beautiful. Thank you for subscribing. Boeing versus Airbus. Wow. Oh god, man. Welcome to the family, man. Welcome aboard. Definitely. Here's the APU. Beautiful. And we are gonna turn the fuel pumps on. Here we go. Beacon light is coming on at this point. I'm gonna call for better pushback. Hopefully that works.
To cockpit. Please show me where you
Oh, my
want to
man's
go.
coming in.
Ground to cockpit. Taylor's driving up.
Alright, seatbelt signs are on. I am gonna get this one to exponder now. For the transponder. We are looking pretty solid. We are good to go for that pushback and engine start. Did you see the Active Sky beta for X-Plane 12? Yes, I did. I did actually. But I never owned Active Sky for X-Plane 11. It's like I can't. Yeah, I'll have to buy Active Sky to be able to use that, obviously. But I'm just waiting on it. Because since now it seems like Laminar has opened up the API to external developers, then I would probably wait because I do own XNYRO, and that one, as much as I know, it's if that works out.
Ready to connect.
And so if that all works out, then yeah, I probably won't need Active Sky. So I'm just waiting for it a little. Alright, cool. So let me go here. Chocks away. External power off. I do have to turn on APU bleed here.
LA Tower, Scamma 5660.
Alright, arm doors cross check. Oh, by the way, yes, one more feature. You can actually change the cabin light brightness, so this is definitely helpful at nighttime. And you can have it on auto or you can have it on off. We're doing a day flight. We'll take a look at the night textures later. Yeah, just a second, ma'am. Just a second. I'm just double checking if I'm not missing anything here. I do want to see doors are all closed, looking good. All right, should we do it? Sticks, what's going on, man? Welcome aboard, brother. Welcome aboard. All right, let's do this. Cabin norm. Parking brake. Okay, so before we do that, you guys, quick poll. Do you guys want to hear the engine sounds, like because obviously the first engine that comes on, it's gonna be the best you can hear from the inside or the outside. So do you guys want to hear the exterior sounds on for the startup of the engine number 2, or do you want to hear the interior sounds? Put it in the chat. Transport Swim Production says Toliss needs better cabins for A319 and 20. That's the thing, right? Like, I do see where that comes from, and you know, with the current standards, I'm not denying the fact that you need better cabins, but do you really need better cabins? Like, my personal opinion is I just need better looking windows, and if there are better looking windows, when I go to my wing views or my engine views, it looks much nicer. How many times, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I barely ever go inside the cabin like that, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna be sitting here. Coming from P3D days, like long back, I don't even think we had cabins. So It's obviously, like, you know, it's obviously nice to have, but I would say it's not a necessity. Oh yes, inside windows open. Yeah, these ones, like, just like that. Now it stopped raining, but yeah, we're okay. Inside with window open. I see. Okay, that makes sense. All right, inside. Absolutely, I agree with that. I agree with that. All right, so let's start pushing back with our windows open, since you guys want it. Actually, so we got 1, 2, and 3 insides, and we got 1 exterior. So let's do inside. All right, parking brake is off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard the flight. Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Return your seat back.
I don't think it's loud enough here. Hey, that. Yeah, I think we'd definitely go outside. Dude, that's actually impressive. Yeah, inside it's pretty quiet, as it should be, because it's a Neo. But yeah, I did want to show you how the windows affect the sounds. Hold on, is there a way I can... Alright. I know it's not as loud as you want it to be.
Locked aircraft call
Whoa,
ready to respond on the
whoa,
runway.
whoa,
Now you're
whoa.
taking off opposite direction. Please disconnect.
Operation complete. Go ahead
Oh
and set the
god.
parking brake.
Alright, hold on. Let me set the parking brake here. But yeah, let me go back to...
Connecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, let me close the windows now here.
Light tower left code 1055.
When they don't speak, so you guys could hear the sound.
Left code 1055, LA tower, runway 7 left, next to via Bravo.
Hold on. That's better. And engine number 1. Let's hear it. Let's hear this one. So this is kind of like an exterior view, but just close enough to the inside that it's actually picking up the interior sounds.
Hands on the right. We'll see you next time, and have a safe flight.
Wizard Crumbs, what's up, brother? Welcome aboard. Fox Aviation, that wing view looks so... It actually does, man. It really does. I'm definitely so happy seeing all the progress that... You know, it's like Toliss in the last year or so, dude, they have been jumping. Like, they've been jumping levels. I do have to show you one more feature. No, that's an X-Plane 11 scenery that I've made it to work with X-Plane 12. Alright, so we're still waiting. Now. There you go. Oh. You gotta hear that, don't you? The whale. The whale. Hey, Ashley, these are actually PW. Not the Leap. Alright, perfect. So, we do have that sorted out. Do want to make sure... Oh! Alright, I was like, why is it so loud in here? Let's do that. You heard that? That was exactly what I was talking about. All right, perfect. So we're gonna set this up. I do have to show you a couple of things. Let's use this second one. I'm gonna go to data. Now look what we got on our hands today, baby. We got a printer. All right, so tear that out. You got more sheets coming in, and they all go right here. This is pretty much like your flight plan, so you could have all this stuff here, and you can just like have it at your reference. You'll probably put it on a tray table, but it finally happened on X-Plane, ladies and gentlemen. So that's that. I don't think it has the ability to do weather yet, but I would assume now that we've gotten so far, it should come next. And then obviously there's flight plan in it, takeoff data also you can print it out. AOC uplink takeoff data, so it gives you all that information. Yep, they added the printer. And here you go, your takeoff. And then you would just click on these to cycle through all your papers. And if you click here, like you see how the hand is like pointing a finger, and if you go here and you click it, it just takes that paper out. So you want to, like, it's pretty much like getting rid of that paper. But pretty neat. Pretty neat. But we obviously don't require any de-icing here in Los Angeles. It's obviously not snowing or anything. But I do want to show you guys the de-icing. I'm gonna bring that exterior sounds down. Alright, my beacon is on. Animated de-icing. Where does the paper come from? We got unlimited stuff in there. I mean, you obviously wouldn't realistically do your de-icing here at the gate, but there's no de-icing pad in LA as far as I know. Or is there? It doesn't make any sense to have it yet, obviously not. Now the next thing we would obviously want is to actually see some snow on the aircraft and then see the de-ice actually remove it. But this is good. This is good. This is totally stepping up. Adding things that people are asking for, which is absolutely amazing. Look at that. But anyway, we do want to cut this short here, so I'm going to go to Toliss and click that again. And it says de-icing effective for 30 minutes. Alright, so with that being said, whoa! I've never seen that plane before on Watson. Does the 320 have a tree on the board that they cut down and replant? Never know, man. You never know. Alright, so flaps 1. Phil Toliss have an A321 Neo. This is an A320 Neo, brand new aircraft. Brand new. Alright, auto brakes max. Takeoff config I'll test later along with cabin check. Alright, it started raining again. We are getting ready for departure. Nose lights to taxi. Runway turn-off lights coming on. Are my strobes on auto? No. So strobes coming on auto. Here we go. Alright, cool. Perfect. We're gonna change our frequencies back to 12095. And what
Alaska 1055, wind 1008. Runway 7 left.
124.5 is going to be my departure frequencies. I'm just going to set that up as well. 124. Yeah, I wish the scrolling was faster. There you go. Alright, so for taxi clearance, we're taking 7 left. Los Angeles Tower, good evening. Spirit Wings 2670 requesting taxi.
2670 LA Tower, runway 7 left, taxi via Bravo, information Zulu, current altimeter 3003.
We have information Zulu and runway 7 left, taxi via Bravo, Spirit Wings 2670. Alright, perfect, let's go! Who wants to hear the whale?
Alaska 1055, contact SoCal departure 124.5, see ya. 124.5, Alaska 1055.
Any new updates to the systems? We actually went through all of them. You might have to scroll back, seek back a little bit. But definitely a lot of new stuff. Windows open, you got a printer now. You get de-icing, you get the new lights, the multifunctional runway lights. Alright, so we are gonna be looking outside. Eurogasm. Man, look at the visuals.
Runway 7 left, taxi via Bravo, and information.
Alright, clear right, clear left.
3003.
So we're gonna be going to Bravo, which is the next one. And then we're gonna turn right. And just look at these effects.
Clear of 07 right on Hotel 3 for Terminal 5. Alpha 1085.
Alright, let's slow this down. Clear right, clear left.
Charlie, cross runway 7 left to Golf.
Golf Charlie, cross 07 left, Civic 35. Crossing at Golf.
I'm gonna raise the volume on my end so I could enjoy the sounds as well. Brings a smile to my face every time. All right, let's get that speed going here. Look at those multifunctional lights. Aviation with Elliot says, hey, can I buy it pre-release? No, pre-release is not public. It should be available to buy on March the 20th. So 10 days from now. They haven't announced the price. You look, holy moly, look at those textures, man. That's a screenshot right there. Oh, Cockpit definitely looks better. Much better. How's it compared to the A321? There's definitely a bunch of new features that they have added on the 320. I might need to pin a comment on that. Oh boy. Alright, 15, 16 knots. I will take that. Great table.
Getting United 658, information Zulu, ready for taxi to runway 07 left.
United 658 LA Tower, runway 7 left, taxi via Bravo.
Escape Bravo to 7 left, United 658.
Alright, cabin checked. Takeoff config. Normal ECAM memo, no blue before takeoff checklist is complete. We just have to do our lights, transponders, and off we'll go. Wait, imagine VR explain eating food IRL and putting food on the tray table. Oh shit, yes, thank you for reminding. Yes, thank you for pointing out.
You're weighing 2670, wind 1008, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
7 left, clear for takeoff, spirit wings 2670. Alright, let's go. Landing lights on, nose lights to takeoff. Transponder, PARA. And let's make that turn. Oh wait, I haven't set my trim. Trim is up 0.4.
Aircraft 65, ready for percent stop. Trap 65, heavy.
Alright, flex in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Tails knows that Tails knows what's going on. How the anti-aliasing? It's a hit or miss, man. Most of the times it's not good. Okay, here's a United. Alright, here we go. First flex on the Toliss A320 Neo, ladies and gentlemen. And flex. Yeah, that's fine.
Runway 7 left, line of point.
Yeah, just the trim is a little bit off. Alright, relaxing the forward pressure. V1, rotate. And positive rate, you're up. First flyby.
Airwing 2670, contact hotel departure 124.5, yes.
124.5 CS, Spirit Wings 2670. Alright, switch that. And SoCal departure, good evening, Spirit Wings 2670, passing 2000. Alright, lever to climb.
SoCal departure with contact procedure rect 2. Sorry, I forgot the 6 there. Proceed direct trap, climb via the Guardian 4 departure.
Direct trap, climbing via Guardian 4 departure, Spirit Wings 2670. Let's go there, and we're gonna make that left turn. Flies like a charm as always. Just as always, how the Toliss aircrafts fly.
3006, expect vectors for the localizer runway 27.
What's my TAT-10? I guess we'll be fine.
Negative, that's for PSA 610, Lindbergh altimeter 3006, expect vectors, localizer runway 27.
Well, fair enough, Tails. I mean, I was definitely contemplating doing Toga, because, I mean, hey, we got a brand new aircraft. Let's Toga the crap out of it. Alright, flaps.
3007, expect localizer runway 27, discuss pilot's discretion 1000, PSA 610.
Alright, flaps up. It's crazy weather here in LA.
American 2777, radar contact lost.
Still hand flying this. It's very smooth. So freaking smooth for hand flying this thing.
Contact 2000, proceed direct trap, climb via the Guardian 4 departure.
Turn off the wiper, yes, thank you.
Guardian 4 departure, United 23, United 2072, contact LA 135.55, have a good one. Over to center, Victor DC 2072. Spirit Wing 429, no more speed restrictions.
Now let's get the constraints here. Alright, 250 knots achieved. We're gonna level up here. Since we got 8,000 on that constraint.
2670. LA Center 135.55. Have a good flight.
13555, Spirit Wing 2070. Thank you so much. Alright, 135. 35. Oops. I'm just gonna use this. Descending a little bit here. 135. Five.
Which runway are you going to? We broke up there. Headed to which runway are you going to?
It's still leveled off at 8,000.
26 right for 2779.
Oh, it just looks like Buffalo, New York today, isn't it, man? It's crazy.
Bravo, information Charlie.
Absolutely crazy weather. The beautiful thing was that, you know, I'm sitting here, I can hear the rain outside and I can hear the rain out of my speakers. I'm like, wow, 4D experience.
Clearance on the way. Thank you very much for Southwest 2779.
And LA Center, good evening, Spirit Wings, 2670, 8,000.
2670 Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Fly maintain level 390.
I maintain 390, Spirit Wings 2670. Alright, let's go. Chop. Continue that climb.
Level 380. Fly maintain 380.
Yeah, there's definitely some turbulence going on, but obviously something to say on the X-Plane 12 front. The turbulence definitely is much better.
Kilo, wind 22018, gust 28, runway 19 your right from there.
And this thing is such a joy to hand fly, even though I can't see anything outside, just following the flight director, seeing how smoothly it's doing it. Obviously on the landing we'll know better, but it's definitely amazing, man. I am already enjoying this aircraft so much. And
thank you.
we're accelerating now that we're past 10,000 feet. Landing lights off.
Los Angeles Center, American 694.
Actually, I might keep the wing lights on here. What's my TAT actually for? You know what? We have visible moisture. I was gonna go anti-ice on for a bit. Alright, let's go autopilot here and get rid of the controls cam here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. Flyby. If only those clouds look better, isn't it? Cam A321, the man himself is in the house. What is going on, brother? He says, hey Captain, how do you like it so far? Sitting on a Southwest 737 in Vegas heading to Burbank. Is the rain bad in LA? Oh yeah, definitely. It's been raining all day, man. It's been raining all day. But regarding the plane, man, it's like, can't complain, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The cockpit is so much better to look at. And there's so many new features that have been, you know, incorporated. Obviously there's tray tables and stuff. There's printer added, so we can now print stuff with the little printer right there. We got moving seats and windows openable. We got de-icing, actual trucks coming in, putting the spray on. I'm definitely enjoying it. The immersion level is like going up and up. But yeah, that's out of my, and then you can obviously do that to get rid of all of it. Now you gotta print new stuff. The snow sounds too much like heavy rain in the sim. Yeah, it's something they need to change. But this is actually not snow. This is actually rain, and it's bumpy. It's bumpy out here. I can feel it on my seat because I do have a butt kicker installed. But you can tell with the wing flex, it's definitely bumpy. Osaka, personally, I prefer X-Plane, but I do enjoy Microsoft as well. Turn on the weather map. A firm. Here we go. There you go. I think X-Plane's weather is broken. If I remember, weather radar on X-Plane is probably broken. But it's not gonna show. It's not gonna show much. It's an X-plane issue. Can't do much about. All right, let's enjoy it a little bit from the outside. Oh, I forgot to set that. All right, give me 1 second. File, category, create orbit. Duration 250 continuous. Minimum height minus 15. Maximum height, let's say 50. Radius would be 70. Let's see how that works. And go here. There you go. Yeah, that's good enough. That is good enough for me. Let's get some music on. Actually, I can't. Let's bring that. And we got our orbit cam here, ready to go. And we're gonna bring some music and be on our way to Salt Lake City. But definitely the textures are like amazing, without a doubt. It just looks so nice. It just makes me so happy. Streamlabs has been fired. Alright, as the goat says. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Man, the clouds even look so much better now. I can't wait for the actual cloud fix to come out from Laminar. This is gonna be mind-blowing. I mean, if it's looking like this right now, I'm definitely gonna hope that once they revamp the entire thing, it's... hopefully, fingers crossed, that will look better. The close range clouds look pretty good. Actually, they do. I mean, I wouldn't say they're there yet, but there's definitely so much improvement than what we saw in the early betas, even in the later betas, like, and in the RCs and all that kind of stuff. It's definitely a step in the right direction. But the cloud fix, I don't know if it's gonna be one update. I mean, they're obviously improving the clouds a little by little every update, which they don't mention about, but it seems like they're gonna be pushing out an update specifically. Again, don't quote me on that, but that's how I understood that specific post that Laminar posted. But yeah, so I'm open to answering any questions y'all may have regarding the aircraft or regarding X-Plane or just normal conversation. If you have some time in cruise, that is absolutely something that we can do. I know someone asked, I think it was Tails, how to change the X-Plane loading screen background. So let me look that up. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, found it. It's a very old video. I don't know how good or not good that video is, but it's like a 2-minute video, so definitely gives you all the information you will. Without, yeah, just try clicking on that. Man, look at this. It looks pretty solid. Yeah, definitely there needs to be a lot of changes to the clouds, but like these right now, these look pretty solid. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's the thing with X-Plane right now. In most cases, it doesn't look great, but in some cases, it actually looks brilliant. And obviously, that popping in is something that we don't want. But man, this looks pretty legit. That, not so much. I like those sections. But yeah, there's definitely improvements to come, which have been confirmed by themselves, So it's good as long as you know, I'm okay to wait a little bit to get the improvements. Definitely come a long way, but we'll see where it takes us. One thing I've noticed missing in XB12 is the aircraft lights don't shine on. Yes, that's also something that's supposedly they're working on. There is actually a data ref for people that know how to tweak them, and there's actually some Lua scripts that help you tweak that as well, and you can have those exactly what you say. That's a part of the volumetric lighting concept. So it's a work in progress. So yeah, not just aircraft lights, but even the city lights, the light pollution that you see on the under the clouds, especially because right now they just go completely dark. Like you can't tell if there's a cloud or no. So obviously those are the things that are going to be changed and improved, which I'm okay for waiting. I mean, this is already, except the clouds and the anti-aliasing and all that stuff, I feel like in terms of lighting and everything, flight dynamics compared to X-Plane 11 is just so much smoother. Everything is just smoother, except the weird performance issues you get at times. Oh, by the way, and no one asked about FPS, but right now we're doing 35 FPS. It's probably X-Plane. Holy crap. How much is inside? Yeah, so here's a little bug that I actually found out from like Hotstart server actually. So if you see here right now, we're looking at about 28-30 FPS right now. It's smooth though, but as soon as I get rid of the horizon area, right, like look at that, just that, 34, 36 is what I'm seeing on the top left here at times. It's like and as soon as you get the horizon back, it will probably drop down as well. It's just very weird in terms of like performance. But that's more on the X-Plane side of things. I'm in the Vegas airport, flying home to Burbank. Oh yeah, yeah, man. It's showing it's gonna rain for the next few hours as well. So we'll see. Matt says X-Plane 11.55 was quite a different animal from X-Plane 11.0. I mean, here's the thing, I don't even know that because I moved to X-Plane when X-Plane 11.5 beta, like the Vulcan update was in beta. That's when I moved to X-Plane. I never flew any other X-Plane versions before that. So I can't tell much, but I mean, from what I've seen so far, it's just that the improvements are gonna come, and I feel like now the stakes are high. I would say the improvements will probably be quicker, to say the least. Can't wait for a good 777 on X-Plane. Absolutely, man. We're all waiting for the FlightFactor 777 V2. They've been posting every Friday, giving updates and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, FlightFactor is definitely. I do have high hopes from FlightFactor. That's how I'm gonna put it in a way. From the looks of it, from the previews that they post every Friday, it does feel like they're going a lot in depth with the systems and everything. But we'll know. I mean, we can't know what the end product will be. But that's one of the reasons why I have high hopes, because their previews are promising, to say the least. They need to fix VR. Yeah, I mean, I don't have VR, but I've definitely heard a lot of people complaining about VR, and I think in general it's like I don't know what the specific issues with VR are, but I would say a lot of those issues do translate to desktop, like on flat screens, to some extent. I know in VR everything just becomes 10 times worse, but a lot of stuff needs to be changed. However, I'm wondering if my anti-aliasing is better. I don't know, can't tell. What happened to my mouse? It does look better. Is it something in the latest update? Like, let's look at the straight line here. it still looks like a little sawtooth, but I've seen it way worse than what it is right now. Like, look at the tail fin. Looks crisp. I mean, 90% crisp, I would say. I don't know. I don't know if they changed it. I'm dying for the FlightFactor triple. I know, man. I know, really. Like, it's just crazy. It's like we don't even know when it's gonna come out, and that's what drives me crazy. Like, there's I mean, obviously, you know, there's reasons why devs don't give out release dates in advance, specifically because people hold them up to it, and people are like, they'll just not stop bothering them if they don't meet the deadline, and just, you know, start calling names and stuff. But yeah, we're definitely all waiting for that. Yeah, that is something, Mayday. I noticed about the texture. Oh no, it's bad. It's still bad. The anti-alias now, as the view is changing, you can actually see, like, on the top part of the. Yep, still broken. Still broken. Does the A320 Neo's engines have to motor? So do you mean the PW ones, like? Yeah, I don't quite understand that question, but if you're talking about the PW engines needing cooling, I think they do, but again, this might be a completely different thing. I don't even know why I'm answering that. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Yeah, but the textures on 777 V2, I agree, like, they kind of look a little old, like old in terms of like older technology. It doesn't look like crisp and, like, you know how look at how this cockpit looks. Absolutely mind-blowing. I have been like since the first time I looked at this cockpit, I'm like, wow, this is great. Like, obviously not taking into account those stupid shadows, but hopefully they'll be fixed soon as well. But yeah, I mean, I do agree that on the texture front, but again, we haven't seen the final results, so I would not be too quick to jump to that. But from what we've seen so far, yeah, the texture side, I'm not pretty convinced, at least yet. It's not here for the start. All right, you can go back and check it out. It's like, yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that one. Toliss looks way more reflective. Definitely, the PBR is on point, man. I love it. It's not like mirror finish like Microsoft, but it's not shiny as well. It's got some very realistic reflection to it, which is absolutely, look at even the nose part right now. It doesn't look matte, not even matte, but it just, yeah, like before, like they were just like non-reflective finishes, but this definitely is a step in the right direction, and I'm totally in love with how good this aircraft looks, not gonna lie. But guys, if you have been enjoying the stream so far, and if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like, and if this is your first time on the channel, smash that sub if you're enjoying the content. And join our Discord, link in the description, all that fun stuff. Yeah, definitely helps us grow the community stronger, bigger and stronger. Any news on Hotstart TBM update for X-Plane 12? I do not own the TBM, so I haven't been following the TBM part. Sorry, man. Oh, here's some expert opinion. Definitely, man. I forgot Cam was in the chat, man. The man knows a crap ton about Airbuses. His name is A320. But yeah, let me go through that. So there's no motoring in Airbus. The PW engines have a cooling period of about 1 to 3 minutes based on the engine usage. Right? Yeah. So cool. Okay, so there's definitely separate stuff. They're taking so much time for V2. Hey, man. Here's the thing. I would rather have them take more time for the V2 than you know, them releasing an aircraft that all of us are unhappy with. So I would say take your time. I mean, sure, we want it quicker, can't wait situations all the time, but yeah, man, I would rather have a good plane come out. I mean, obviously them taking the time does not guarantee anything about the quality, but I mean, you know, if it releases today, we're all gonna be unhappy. At least let it release at the point where they are happy with it and when they think it's good enough to ship out. I mean, I don't mind it. Just give me the plane. Yeah, I mean, we could all pay for beta, don't we? Definitely. I mean, as in the 737 Max engine inside of motors. Oh, that's right. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, but yeah, as Cam said. Yes, you're right. So it's more of a Boeing thing. I think the 787 has that too. If I remember correctly. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Chris, what's going on, brother? The Airbus look. I mean, seriously, man, it's just. I'm so happy seeing what I'm seeing, and looking at this, and look at the freaking mask, man. The mask looks so freaking amazing. And but yeah, I'm definitely, you know, getting happier by the day with the progress of obviously firstly X-Plane, and then, you know, when I received this aircraft yesterday from Toliss, it was like, wow, they really did it. Like, you know, now I only have really one. So you know, I'm not a very perfectionist in terms of like I don't even know if something doesn't look right in terms of like the accuracy of it comparing to the real aircraft, but. Personally, I'm so happy looking at what I'm looking, except one thing, which is the wing textures. I mean, not the wing textures, but the window textures. I would definitely want to see a better glass representation, and just like I'm not even saying that we need, like, you know, some people say that we, you know, they need to improve their cabin and everything. I would just say just improve like this section, like, you know, I was gonna like do that, but that doesn't work. But like just around this area of the section to make it look better, like, you know, maybe something that like Zibo, you know, how the Zibo windows look actually excellent. Like, they don't look as good as they look in Microsoft, but I definitely want my wing views to be better. Look at that view. Just did 4 hours from Honolulu to... Wait, how on earth did you go westbound in 4 hours from Honolulu to San Francisco? How does that work? What were you flying? In the PW engines, both engines rotated about 8% into when dual cooling is turned on and the starter selector is set to start. Alright. Ashley says the fact it's meant to be lighter on FPS than the 767 and have more. Really? Did they say that? They said it's gonna be lighter on FPS than 776. That would definitely be a welcome change, for sure. Yeah, Toliss, as I've been saying, man, as I've been saying with every single update that Toliss comes out with, even the A340 X-Plane 12 compatibility update, like, it's just like it's not like they're adding one or two features like, you know what, here, take this, you know, this is better. With every major update, they're like adding like a crap ton of work. Like, I remember one of the last updates, like, we had all the circuit breakers and all pop out. Obviously you have more failures now available to you, and if you want to set a random failures, you can do that as well. But it's just crazy. Like, they just like jump levels. They don't go from level 1, 2, 3. They go like 1, 4, 7, something like that. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. Alright, quit time point, still a little bit outside. Yeah, they added the printer and whatnot. Yeah, I remember, so yesterday the copy that I released, it was beta 3, and the rudder pedals were actually like right here, like where my mouse is. So beta 4 already fixed to be in the right position. Like, I know we haven't seen this, but look at the side stick. I mean, sure, if you zoom in a little too much, it doesn't look as metallic, but like just from a normal viewing distance, like, the side stick is really impressive how good it looks. Even the throttles, overall cockpit, I'm so happy with the cockpit as well. Cockpit is good. External textures are definitely better. There's like this really nice sheen on the surface. Like even, but like you could obviously tell that the lights are reflecting off of this. But like even in areas like, you know, this place, it doesn't look completely matte. It's kind of has a little bit of reflection. I don't even know if I would call it that, but it just tells you that it is glossy finish. There's the glossy paint on top of there, which is really fantastic. Yeah, 767757, especially like on X-Plane 12. I'll be honest, like I do have both the aircrafts, 75 and the 76, and I was having so much trouble with FPS that that I actually stopped flying them. I haven't flown them in like 2 months, I would say. I don't know about 3, but it's been a while since I last flew them. I've been exclusively flying the Challenger, the Q4XP, the Toliss, and the Zibo, of course. But yeah, it's kind of sad that, you know, the performance is so bad. But yeah, if you guys would like to see more screenshots, I have shared it on my Discord. Once the NDA was lifted, I shared it earlier this morning. Just some little fun screenshots that I took yesterday in my testing. FlightFactor 320 is dead now. I mean, depends. I wouldn't say. I mean, I see what you're trying to say, but there's a big reason why Toliss did the Neo and not the CO and have a Neo add-on like they did with A321. It's probably the fact that, I mean, it's not. It's actually the fact that they did not want to compete with FlightFactor. So people who want to fly the CO will definitely fly the FlightFactor, but hey, we got a shiny new toy, man. What else can you do about it? Yeah, but with the issues with FlightFactor A320, I mean, I don't own the A320 from FlightFactor, so I don't know, but I've heard there's like too many quirks with their aircraft. So I mean, having such a nice aircraft is definitely a good option. So now people have an option to either buy the CO or the Neo. But hopefully at some point down the line, the paint kit does have sharklets, by the way, which is I don't know. So maybe at some point down the line they'll probably release. And again, this is just my speculation, and the reason why I say that is because there is sharklets. Is it sharklets? No. The wingtip fences. What do they call it? It's complete brain fart there. But those, not the CO wingtips. They have those in the paint kit, so kind of makes me speculate that at some point we might get like an add-on that might get you the CO as well. So like for the 321, you buy the regular 321 and then buy the Neo add-on. And maybe because they did not want to step on FlightFactor, I don't know how things work, but again, it's just because it includes those parts of the wingtips makes me think that they might do a CO down the line as an expansion pack to this aircraft. But Toliss has a bunch of secret, I don't know if a bunch or 1 or 2, but they do have some secret projects they're working on. So like I would say like I don't know, 2 years down the line we might have like a complete Airbus line from Toliss. I don't know, but I mean the most logical thing would be right now to get an A330 or an A380, because we have a 340, we have a 350, we now have the entire A320 line. Maybe they'll do an A318, who knows, maybe the A330 Neo. So Toliss is on point, man, on point, definitely. They're still working on X-Plane 12 performance. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, performance is a pain point, not just on FlightFactor's behalf, also on X-Plane 12 itself as a platform. Oh, I forgot to turn on my anti-ice. I've been talking too much, so yeah. Oof. More aircraft types is more aircraft types. It's a win, isn't it? Definitely. Am I gonna come for this 320? Oh yeah, definitely, it will come. But I've never used Carta mods. The funny thing is, like, I just don't want to go with the process of it. And as I said, like, I don't want, like, visually, as long as it looks good, like, and this is my personal opinion. What happened to the ATC? Like, no one's talking. Did I get disconnected from FlyJSim or something? Maybe I got handed off or something. I don't know. I'll just stick around. But yeah, so I've never installed, like, yeah, so for me, I'm like, yeah, as long as it looks good enough, I don't care too much about visuals as long as my experience is realistic as much as possible. Obviously, there's only so much realism you can get out of certain things. But yeah, so it's like, as long as it looks good, I don't worry too much about accuracy. Oh, the engine's smaller by this much, or, I mean, sure, it looks better, but it's like, yeah, whatever, you know, and that's just me, DC Flies is in the house. What's going on? Hello from over the Atlantic. I know DC Flies has tried to get me to get Carta engines for the longest time. Oh, actually, yeah, the nose. I don't know if it's correct or not. Again, you can take a look by yourself. But hey, man, joining from the Atlantic, from the aircraft. What plane you're in? But yeah, that's the nose. Y'all be the best judge because I don't know. It does look good. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, I'm more excited about, like, yes, that's the thing. Like, I haven't put myself in a situation where I'm thinking too much about everything being accurate to the T. But as long as it looks believable, I'm kind of okay with that. And the nose actually does look pretty good. A318 would be pointless. Yeah, definitely, that is true. I mean, A318 might probably, I would probably think that no one's pointed out, but I don't know how the A319 Neo thing goes on, but maybe at some point we might get an A319 Neo extension as well. We're making the A380, but I fear they switch. Oh yeah, I literally have no hopes from INI at this point. I'll be absolutely honest with y'all. I mean, they're doing the A300. They're gonna be updating it, but like, again, like, and you know, we've had this discussion quite a few times on this channel. Is that I kind of see, and again, I'm okay to be proved wrong. I don't mind that. But from the looks of it, all they've done is they've just said that we're gonna be doing A300. You don't know when. This year, next year, 10 years from now, we don't know. So obviously their priority is Microsoft. So again, I'm okay to be proven wrong, but that's one thing. And the other thing is, what I mean, I only own the A300, so I'm kind of like, oh hooray, you know, I'm gonna get the update at some point. But what about the A310 owners? What about the Beluga owners? Like, what have they done wrong in choosing to buy that aircraft compared to A3? It's like imagine if there's someone else who bought an A310. So I bought an A300, someone else bought an A310. We pretty much, I'm assuming we paid the same money to buy the aircraft, and it's like, oh wow, I get an update, but what about that guy? Like, what happened? Like, how is that fair to that person? Like, and it's like A310 is probably even a newer aircraft, so it's like, either do all the planes or don't do it. And I really feel like from all these things that I'm discussing right now, I do feel like what they've really done is just to keep the explainers' mouth shut and stop troubling them, and you know, stop creating all that negative publicity about them. They're just like, you know what, we're gonna do the A300. Calm down, kiddos, calm down. And that's what I feel, that it's just weird. Like, sure, I'm thankful that they're doing the A300. I'm not saying I'm not, but it's just unfair when you look at the bigger market. Like, you know, for people that own different aircraft, someone probably owns the 310 and doesn't own the 300, and someone owns a Beluga, and it's like, yeah, man. I mean, it to me, it just feels like it's just like, oh yeah, you guys need to calm down. We're gonna do it at some point. And we no one knows when that some point is, but you know, it's like, don't get me started on that. Currently on board Air Canada 840. Beautiful. What? I mean, I have to look for it. What plane you're on? Same thing Ashley said. Don't get me started, isn't it? Yep, definitely. Yeah, the next aircraft from Toliss should be A330 series. I agree. I would really love a good A330. Although, I would also not mind Toliss not doing the A330 and actually someone Zibo-fying the Laminar A330. That would be pretty cool as well. I have all three big bad. It's only 300. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I see what you're trying to say. Yeah, you have all three. Yeah, that's, I mean, sure, I mean, you know, someone would come down and say, hey, look at the positive side of it, you know, and you're at least getting the 300 rather than losing all of them. But I disagree. Like, you know, it's just plain stupid. Like, sure, it's a business. Dude, if they're getting so much money from Microsoft, like, let's just realistically try and understand this, right? Sure, they're going where the money is. Any business will do that. But if you think that you're making so much more money with Microsoft, which is fine, which I'm not saying they're lying or anything. I'm pretty sure that's the truth. But say you were earning X amount, now you're earning X times something with Microsoft. If you have that additional money, get a couple. I don't even know how aircraft development works, but just hire a couple people or 4 people and put them to work on X-Plane or something, or just like you can't afford to do that, like, you know. But who cares? They don't care. We don't care. I mean, we do care because we put our monies there, but it's just plain stupid. It's like, it's literally, as Ashley said, like, you know, lost all respect. Like, I really like them as devs. I really like what they did to the add-on market with X-Plane. They raised the bar, and they're just like, boom, we're out of here. Yep, definitely done. Do a new plane is one thing. Yeah, update, definitely. I mean, sure, I don't know. Again, I wouldn't say if it's easier or not. I don't know. I have never done any sort of development, so I wouldn't comment on how easy or not easy it is. But as you said, it definitely should be easier compared to doing an entirely new aircraft. And we're not even asking for it. Yep, pretty much. I mean, and it's just I that have come to the scene, but like there's so many scenery developers, like, you know, Driswiki and quite a few of them. They just like left X-Plane 12 hanging. Like, they're like, yeah, we're done, we're going where the money is. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like it's just a courtesy thing. It's like, you know, so whatever that is. But with that being said, I'm gonna step out for 3 to 5 minutes, and we'll come back. We're coming up at 80 from top of the set. I'll be back for that, and then continue our descent and landing this beautiful bird. Let's see how our first landing goes. See you in about 5 minutes. Alrighty, we're back. Where are we? We're still about 40 from top of the stats. Yeah, I'm definitely no longer in Los Angeles Center, so 122.8. Forward to Unicom for now. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the chat real quick and we'll start our descent. The reality is that Microsoft is the future, and once they get more developed SDK and businesses, then it's never gonna be all the world. Sure, Microsoft will get better, and it has come a long way as well since release. But you know, every time a new version of Microsoft came out, they always used to say X-Plane is dead, X-Plane is dead. But you know, as long as we have developers developing for X-Plane and you know, bringing up with new stuff and all, I don't think X-Plane's going anywhere. Sure, it might not be as popular, and it probably will never be as popular as Microsoft, which is a fact because it doesn't look as good. But apart from ground textures and clouds right now, hopefully I want to see how the clouds look once they're fixed. But there will be very little difference in terms of visuals because like, you know, ground textures are something that we won't ever, I don't think we'll ever get satellite streaming for X-Plane, excuse me. But everything else can and hopefully, you know, I'm hoping that will probably look as good. So yeah, sure, it won't be as popular, but I don't think it will ever die. Yeah, I mean, it's just that, you know, the last time I flew on Microsoft, I was flying the 320 Neo from Fly-by-Wire, and even the PMDG, like, they fly good, they fly well, but, like, when I try to land those aircrafts, it just feels too easy. Like, I've apart from that landing where we landed in a hurricane at Key West or something, or Florida, Miami, I don't remember where exactly it was, which obviously was unrealistic to even try and land there. Apart from that, like, I've always found that, you know, I've never had extremely hard landings on Microsoft ever, and on X-Plane you do it slightly wrong and you're screwed. And it's just that it feels good, but it doesn't feel as good as it does to me at X-Plane, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I've stuck with X-Plane. But yeah, I mean, it's good to have options, and I do personally enjoy both the sims. Yep, Matt, exactly. I agree with you. Yep, it's exactly like what people said. With every new version of Microsoft coming out, people are like, X-Plane will be dead, but it's going on strong. Yeah, that as well. That as well. I don't get the point. People want to, like, it's kind of like, you know, oh, I wish, you know, I like this product, so, like, oh, people shouldn't have a choice. Like, everyone should be using Microsoft. Then period. Like, well, why? Or in the other way as well. Like when you're talking about someone on X-Plane, like, you can't be like, oh, Microsoft sucks. I hope it just dies. People stop developing. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yeah, absolutely. Drew says it's no different than iPhone versus Android. Yep, definitely. Dankest Osprey is here. Those clouds look so bad, it's insane. I agree with that. I agree. But if you just go back just I mean, I would say 30 minutes or 40 minutes earlier, the clouds look actually pretty crisp. So that's the thing. They need to get it consistent, and they need to get it look good consistently. So hopefully at some point that will work out. But yeah, right now I agree with that. Clouds are one of the biggest weak points, apart from the whole terrain scenery streaming. I'm on X-Plane 11 right now, sue me haters. Maya, what's up, brother? How is your cockpit so nicely exposed? If you're the Maya that I think you are, which again, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're the enhanced skyscapes guy, yes, this is your mod, buddy. This is your mod. Enhanced exposure. This game changer, man. Game changer. If you're not that Maya, then no, this is not your mod, but it is still a game changer. Eventually I'll run both, but not right now. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And they really need to fix that freaking sun, man. Alright, top of the set. Oh! I'm just gonna quickly start that descent here. Let's make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain from the flight deck. We have started our descent into Salt Lake City. So make sure to have your seatbelts fastened as we have turned on the seatbelts, fasten seatbelt signs. And we hope you had a great flight. We'll see you down on the ground. Eventually, guys, I told us themselves tweak the exposure. Oh no, that had nothing to do with my mod. No, if you are that Maya, then it is your mod, buddy. But the cockpit itself does actually look so much better. Like even without the mod, like just the textures themselves. Toliss has definitely done a great job with the textures. Like they did mention that they have tried out this new textures. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's bring this down. Let's get rid of that. KSLC. I do want to get the weather exclamation METAR dest. Yep. They are like, especially this one. It's like someone, like, you know how you mow the lawns. It's like someone moved the freaking clouds there. Like, but anyway, let's take a look at the Salt Lake City charts here and the weather as well. Do we have any ATC at Salt Lake City? No. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna go airport 10-9. We got the weather here. Before I get to the weather, the sun looks like people in the front door. Annabelle's got a bag of cash from Microsoft. I think yeah, that is true. That is one more thing. Yep, absolutely. They might be exclusive. Textures are definitely way better. Even on the outside, like the overall, like the shine of it being a metal plane, it's just like, yeah. I have been liking so far how this aircraft has been in terms of visuals. I don't know about the accuracy of the modeling or anything. I'm not that detail oriented, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. There's definitely a lot of improvement. Nightbot says 170 at 22 gusting, and there go our chances of buttering. What is that weather? Gusting 37. Why? Why is it so bad? Oh baby, we're in for a treat. Definitely no butter here. I'd be surprised if I buttered that. So we got what's my visibility looking at? There's 2957. Visibility is good, so that's good. I have to take control quicker, earlier than I usually do. I get a better idea of that. HD, what's going on, brother? Welcome aboard, man. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. How's everything? HD in the house, indeed. Alright, so we have started our descent. We gotta be. Airport is good. Actually, I can pick the approach. So we're looking at 170 on the winds. So 1.6s are definitely something that we'll take. What should we take? I think 1.6 right. 1.6 right. Yeah, I'll take 1.6 right. You're the whale at just about idle settings. Crazy. Alright, so let's do 1.6 right for arrival. ILS 1.6 right. My plane just self-towed, the hell. Oh boy. Enjoy, buddy. Alright, so 16 right is what we'll take. Approach. What's temperature like? Oh yeah, definitely gonna get my anti-ice on as we fly through the clouds. Go back, arrival, and what am I on? What am I on? Delta 6. Coming from Milford. We're coming jamming is 17,000. It doesn't say that, but we got 14,000 at Draper all the way down to Roy. Alright, cool. So this is gonna pretty much put us downwind for this approach, and then we'll have to make a right turn. So pretty straightforward. Lowest altitude is 11,000, so I will set that here, and then we'll go from there. Turning the music off now. Is there any difference with the Airbnb? Airbus. Fair. Autocorrect for the blame. There you go. What do you mean? What do you mean difference with the Airbus? I mean, Airbus is completely different than Boeing, if that's your question. Alright, perf. Next phase. Check what explain weather is showing. Great. He's right there. Oh, it's showing rain and 2.6 gusting 3.5. Holy crap. What's my altimeter? 2961. I don't think it shows temperature, so I'm going to pick the temperature from the METAR. It is 13. Winds are... Yep, let's just take the winds from here. 165 at 2.6. Sheesh, this is going to be rough. And we approach is 135. I do want to put the gust in, so half of gust factor. Let's put the winds at 30 instead. 165 at 30. 136. Let's take a little bit more speed there. 138. We were at plus 12. I don't know. I don't want to do the math right now. Minimums decision altitude is 4,423 feet. Zero. And as we descend, I'm going to keep our anti-ice on. Auto brakes definitely low. Spoilers, I'm going to keep them in an armed position right now. There we go. Now wing lights, I'll keep them on right now. I didn't need to keep them on throughout cruise. This is my bad. Seatbelt signs are on. We are looking good. We're looking good. Oh, I haven't done my flight plan here. KSLC. I'm landing on 16 right. Everything else is good. Insert that. Is it crashing? Oh, there you go. No, it's not crashing. I just didn't click it. See, like these clouds, I don't mind them. But that thing? Yeah, that's bad.
News.
So it's like it's a very different. It's very situational in terms of when the clouds look good. They've got the idea right, but they just aren't able to put that idea all across the board right now. And thank you for subscribing, Jeff Jordan. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the family. Welcome. If you are enjoying the stream so far, we come down for our landing. Don't forget to smash that like. And if this is your first time on the channel, consider subscribing for more such content. Oof. Do this. 200. I do have to get my landing rig predictions on in a second here. But we'll go from there. Nicky boy, what's going on, brother? How do we work the printer? I missed that part. I actually still have it open. So you go to like data, so you get to this screen. You get to a car sprint function, and this is obviously takeoff data, but I could just do that. And there it comes. And the good thing is you have to tear them, so like for different pages. I don't know if that's realistic or not. Usually you get like a long slip or something, but I don't know how it works on the Airbus. But you get all your information here. There you go. So you have all that information: cruise alt, 390, cruise temperature, transition, tropopause. You got... Okay, so that's the alternate flight plan that we don't have. Oh, actually sim brief plan for my arrival runway 16 right as well. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is pretty cool actually. You know, next time I'm gonna do this earlier, so you know, easier to look at the route and stuff. And hopefully at some point they add the ability to pull weather and all that information as well with the printer, just like how fly-by-wire does it. But hey, definitely been enjoying it. Alright guys, we're just 4 away from 50 likes, so now's the time. Now's the time. As we come down, 18,000. My altimeter is... what? Let's check. 2961. Holy. 2961. That's low. But yeah guys, if you have any feedback, do let me know and I can pass it along to Toliss. Which can, if it's something small, they might, I mean again, I don't speak on their behalf, but if it's something pretty small, then they might do it before release. If it's something bigger, then you might get it in the future updates. May or may not, obviously, but just saying that if you guys would like to talk to Toliss, if there's any recommendations or anything, definitely do reach out to me on Discord. Oh wow, we're moving. But yeah, definitely. Jared says textures look lit. Oh yeah, man. I've been just enjoying how good the textures have been looking. Definitely. At 15,000 feet, we're gonna go start the bet. If you don't know what to do, don't bother, or just try to figure out how it works. But that's something that we do over on this channel, and we are gonna get our control scheme going. Hopefully it's here. Oh, what just happened? Hold on. Give me 1 second. There we go. That's better. Oh, wow, okay. I better pay attention to my aircraft. TAT is still +6, so I'm gonna keep my anti-ice going for now. Oh, yeah, definitely broken still. And obviously one more thing I'd like to see on X-Plane itself is the passing through the clouds effect, like clouds actually going over your wings. that you would usually see if you're seated on a window seat or passing through a nice layer of clouds. I really hope they can work on the window frames in the cabin, I would ask, but Matt will shout at me. Oh boy. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the 320 Neo. I was expecting it just to be... I know, right? I was not expecting too much out of it either. Like, and I was like, oh wow, okay, this is a big step up, and it just shows that they're not willing to like stop. You know, they're continuing in the quest to make it better. Yep, definitely. On that cloud effect, yep. There's still a lot of features that need to be put into X-Plane 12 as well. But all I would say is it's a step in the right direction. Oh, that's right. Now, let me take a look. I mean, they should be. No reason why. Yep. The cursor changes. Yeah, obviously not all of them work, just like the 320, the 321 19 and the 40. But it's there. It's there, definitely. I mean, that would be a step back, man. That would suck, honestly. Oh wait, is it confirmed that FlightFactor made the cockpit? Holy crap! I did not know that. Yeah, someone did point out, but I was like, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. But if that's the case, beautiful. Yeah, that. Flying into JFK and probably take the IFR-3. Toliss need to hire more people for aircraft model and texture. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if hiring more people is something that will fix it, or if they might as well have the ability to do it, but we don't know, man. Like, I don't know how they function internally, but I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. This cockpit is like, even in this lower lighting conditions, I feel like it's so much nicer. Last flight for the evening for me, so what do I do for 4 hours? I don't know, man. Casper, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Cockpit looks different. Yep, there's definitely improvements in the cockpit. Alright, so 11,000 feet, we're on a right downwind. Salt Lake City traffic, Spirit Wings 2670, 6 miles from Magny, right downwind for ILS 16 right approach, Salt Lake City. You want to see if there's... yeah, okay, that's fine. I just don't want tower popping in on me on this approach. It's gonna be windy. What I really like is the vastly improved avionics drawing. The fonts and colors are much better now. Yeah, and I do feel it's a little more sharper as well compared... I mean, again, it could be a placebo effect, I don't know, but it definitely looks sharper to me. Not gonna lie. Alright, remind me to turn off the freaking anti-ice once we get slightly lower. Alright, 11,000. What am I looking at to get to at rough? So rough says 9,000. Alright, so I'm just gonna chill here for a while. 7,500 at height. We don't need to go all the way to Roy here. We can start making the turn. So we could technically start descending to 11,500, but I do want to see what's the... okay, yeah, this is fine. Sorry, not 11,500. So the peak is 6,559. So yeah, we should be able to... let's just go down to like 9,000 for now. I just need to get under the cloud, and so I can not... I don't forget turning off the anti-ice. I hope they make the CO as well. I know, right, man? Now it's like, especially after seeing this, I mean, I always loved what Toliss did with their products, and especially in the last year, they've just like completely stepped up. But after looking at this, I literally want them to make every single Airbus out there in the market, man. It's they're doing a great job, man. Credits where credits due, and it's definitely amazing. Jimmy Argus, what's up, brother? Welcome aboard. Good to see you. LR has been so quiet last month. Curious what the next update brings. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. All right, so I think this is that peak, I would assume. Oh yeah, so we're definitely not even going that way. We're just slowly descending here. We might have to bring our speeds down a little. Let's bring this down to 230 knots as well as we continue that descent. Morning, Simon. What's going on, brother? Welcome aboard. Ground spoilers armed. 230 knots. 9,600. Let's bring the zoom in here. I actually do want to continue down to that 7,000. 7,500. There you go. And obviously Laminar wants to change the lighting suddenly. Man, that would be the best day of my life if Toliss makes an A380, man. I would be all down for it, man. That's one thing, you know. Maybe I mean not I, but fly-by-wire A380 is coming out, but that's obviously for Microsoft. But like it's yeah, A380 is something that I've been craving ever since I got into flight simming. I'll be honest with you about that. All right, let's bring the speed down further to 210. We will go flaps 1 at this point. Is there anyone in Salt Lake City? Oh, this guy's coming in. Oh, okay. So speed check, flaps 1. And immediately the engine power comes in to counteract that additional drag. Let's bring it down. 190. I don't even know if he's coming to Salt Lake City or not. Yep, definitely. And obviously the A330 as well, if we want to talk about real quality. I know I love the Laminar, how the Laminar one looks and sounds like, and MCD is coming to it as well. So we'll see how things work out for that one. But yeah, definitely A380 is something that we truly need. Alright, so the cloud cover is a little bit lower here. Oh, I forgot to turn my lights on here. Now you can use the scroll wheel to do that as well. Alright, gonna turn right base here. And Salt Lake City traffic, Spirit Wings 2670, turning right base for ILS 16 right. Now let's go flaps 2. What happened to my mouse? 185. I'll hold that for now. Oh baby, here we go. Here we go. The PW sounds, isn't it, man? I love that. I love that. Continue. More turn. Or turn more, rather. I didn't do the math there. Alright, let's turn to intercept. I'm gonna bump up the sounds. The mic will most likely catch the sounds as well. But hey, why should you all have all the fun, isn't it? Man, look at the cockpit. Holy crap! The cockpit looks so freaking amazing, man. Wow, it's fantastic. Absolutely stunning. In this specific lighting condition, and obviously we're looking at we're using enhanced exposure as well. Oh shit. Oh shit. Approach. I overshot the ILS. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. I'm like just looking at it in all its glory. Here we go. Bye bye. Multifunctional runway lights in effect. Alright, we're on a nice 20-mile final. Salt Lake City traffic, Spirit Wings 2670, 20 miles final for our ILS 16 right. And we're technically not final yet, we're still intercepting. But we're good, we're good. Alright, anti-ice. I'm gonna assume it's safe to turn it off. Hopefully there's no surprises closer to that. We do have a 32 knot wind. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, we got it. We got gusty situation here, so no promises on that landing. Oh yeah, definitely. Exterior textures are way better. Yeah. Obviously, don't look at the anti-aliasing, which is completely borked. But yeah, all the textures are definitely much better. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Not today. I'm just kidding. Have fun. Hopefully my controls cam is still working. It is. Approach phase. I'm just gonna say activate approach phase, confirm approach phase here. Obviously I don't want to slow. Oh, because I'm commanding that. Yeah, I do want to stick 15-mile final. Keep the speed up a little bit. Ground speed is pretty slow. It's actually not low. I wonder why that. Oh, because the true air speed is greater. I see. My bad. Rusty. Look at the turbulence. Holy. But it looks so much more tamed. Like, you know, it's like before it would just like throw you. It did like that Austin thing, you know, that popular GIF or GIF, whatever you like to call it. Don't wanna offend anybody. All right, manage speed. Getting the glide slope here. 141, 143 it says. Let's bring it down here. I have the runway in sight. Go flaps 3. And cabin. Yeah, this is gonna be downright fun. I do want to see though if my rudder is not doing any funky business. All right, because yeah, sometimes there's this noise that just comes up. Go back to wheel here. All right, auto brakes low. We're looking good. And the only thing we have to do is flaps now. We're still on 10-mile final. We'll keep it short here. All right. Let it settle down. I just want to see the runway a bit better. Damn, that I can't lie. That thing looks like a runway, but it's not. But yeah, I have the lights there, so that's cool. I have faith in Butter in gusting to 36. Well, I don't know, man. Yeah, we're currently at 36 knot of almost headwind. It's like I don't want it to like take everything away at the last second. Right. And I'm gonna take a nice 10-mile final. Flaps full. There we go, fully configured, ladies and gentlemen. Should I take control? I don't know. I'll probably wait a little, man. I'm just too scared. Maybe. It's just because it's like moving so much. All right, let's do it. Who cares? We're not flying a real aircraft, are we? Don't try to do too much. That's the secret. I'm drifting slightly to the right here. Just gonna correct a little bit to the left. Holy crap, it's definitely very smooth. Like, even the finest of inputs, it's registering it in a very nice way. It's responding. It's very responsive. Alright, just a little bit of nose up. Now drifting to the left, correcting. Alright, just a little bit of more nose up here. More. Okay, it's definitely drifted a lot suddenly. Chase the diamond. And now we're getting a little bit high. Oh god. Okay, now it's getting a little tricky here. Oh, okay. The winds are definitely blowing me away from my center line. Just constantly having to fix that. Yeah, I'm so freaking nervous right now. First landing on the A320 Neo, ladies and gentlemen. First real landing with a real flight. Alright. Oh, getting low. Salt Lake City traffic, Spirit Wings 2670, short final for 16 right. Oops.
Salt Lake City traffic, Delta 2054.
Thank you for that system.
Salt Lake.
Oh, we're definitely still low. It's drifting on me. It's drifting a lot. Alright. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that freaking power line there. Why do I keep landing on this runway? Yeah, let's just pretend that it's not there.
50, 40, 30, 20, read on, 10, 5.
I'll take that a little bit firm there. I don't know why the XP Realistic didn't kick in. I probably didn't add it. But I'll take it. I'll take it in those conditions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Salt Lake City. 80 knots, manual braking, reverser stowed. Ecam saved my life. Yep, I saw that with the glimpse of my eye. I do want to do that landing again. Landing one gear at a time. Yep, pretty much. And Salt Lake City traffic, Spirit Wings 2670, cleared runway 16 right. I wonder why my XP Realistic was off. I mean, I actually know why. Because I didn't do that. Let's just stop right here, clean up the flaps, clean up the spoilers. We're at default Salt Lake City. Landing lights off. Strobes back to auto. Didn't choke on a peanut. Oh god. Yeah, especially with the gusty conditions and the way we're like slowly but nice, you know, nicely. It was like the wind being nice to us. It's like, I'm gonna blow you around, but I'm not gonna be super super crazy on you. I'm just gonna do a little bit just to make you uncomfortable there. But there we go. I don't know where Really Spirit parks at Salt Lake City. So I'm just gonna park at like the first available gate here. Oh boy. Now let's go APU on. We are definitely gonna be taking a look at the night lighting because I haven't seen it myself either.
Salt Lake City traffic, Delta 2054, short final 16 left.
Alright, let's watch that landing. Hold on. Mouse? Am I looking at the right side? Yeah, 1-6. Oh, yeah, 1-6. He should be coming in here, right? He's on 1-6. Oh, no, he's on the other side. He's on the other side. What side is it?
Salt Lake City traffic 2054 is going around. It's going to make left traffic 4016 left.
Never mind. We're going around. Alright, cool. There you go. See him. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, runway turn on flights going off. Actually, I forgot to put my nose lights to taxi. Well, we'll be turning them off here as we park at this gate right here. And taxi lights coming off. And I'll be my own marshaller. I think that's good enough. Let's go parking brake. APU is on. APU bleed comes on. Shut down the engines. Spool down. Whew, we made it. We made it. Although I do want to go down here and my bad, so you couldn't see how hard that landing was. But I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Alright. We're obviously going to go into the replay, but before we do that, we're just going to take a look at a couple of other things. Let's get the wing lights off as well here. And beacon light goes off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Salt Lake City. If you're connecting, don't connect. This is gonna be your final destination, like it or not. All right, so let's move the time to night first. Yeah, no one's landing, so let's move. Oh, what the hell? All right, so I'm gonna disconnect from FlyJSim here. Do that, and we'll go from there. All right, let me read the chat there. You're constantly having to reset your thought. It's like it's like you're going perfectly fine for a second, and it's like just changes. But hey, you can't complain about it, can you? That's like I think the long haul was worse. Cam saved my life. Yeah, I really don't know. I think it's probably more to do with what do you call it? Sim Heaven stuff. We'll take a look at how the landing looked. Thank you so much, guys. I absolutely appreciate all your support. If you enjoyed the stream so far, don't forget to smash that like button. We're going to turn the time. Oh, did you see that? So this is like the perfect side. So just that orange hue. I do want to see how it looks in the night. Where's my airport lighting? What? Whoa! What? Come on. But hold. Okay, maybe I need to go further into the. Hey, you. Why are you here? Get out! You're. No one called for him. Austin, get your vegan food out of here. Oh god, but yeah, I'm just gonna go deeper into the night. Oh wow, moon just came up. Yeah, okay, so you know what? I'm just gonna move this aircraft a little bit closer to. We'll probably you know, go into another airport and see how that looks with that night lighting. But doesn't look bad. Also, I do want to see how the cockpit looks. So let's get integral lighting on. Flood pedestal. Let's see how the max brightness. I believe there is some here as well. Annunciator lights dim. And totally forgot where my that's integral light. What am I missing here? I feel like I'm missing something. Truck driver is drunk. Oh, dome light, that's right. Thank you. Yep. I'm like, this doesn't look right. Alright, bright. What? And it now started raining. Okay, something. Okay, so. Okay. Ah, not that one. Okay, so I don't know if it's supposed to be brighter. Maybe it is. You guys probably know better. But yeah, that's how currently this looks. You want to see the cabin. So right now it's like this blinding light here. So we can go down here. No, I think it's on this one. Alright, so let's go completely dark. Okay. 40%. Oh, it's still too bright. 40% is too bright as well. Is it working? Oh, maybe it's on auto. That's why. Yep. There it goes. There it goes. Yep. Definitely it's the auto, so 10, it's pretty customizable. So definitely let's go to like 2%, probably like how you would have it while you're landing. No, this is too dull. But it's an option. You can do whatever you want with the way you want it. So it's if it's auto, it will do it correctly for like each phases of the flight. But yeah, so we're gonna so if I go to another airport right now, we'll lose the replay. And we don't want to lose that because we want to see the replay. What we'll do is we'll quickly go into the replay and we'll probably do a landing somewhere else, like where I have whiter lights or brighter lights in the night. All right, so let's go into the replay real quick. Go from there. Now let's bring the music back on. What scenery did I recently get for X-Plane? I forgot. We can actually try out Los Angeles. Probably too bright. No, I need an X-Plane 12 scenery. Maybe we'll go to Heathrow. Frankfurt. Yeah, we could go to Frankfurt. Problem. All right, so go back in time. Hopefully things don't crash. Don't mind the power line. Hey! We hit the blocks! We freaking made it to the center line! Who cares if it's a negative 300 FPM landing? Hell yeah! Hell yeah, man! Who cares? Who cares? Look at that! Let's bring it in slow-mo. Oh baby, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. A little bit firm, but perfection. Almost on the center line. Here the nose wheel actually comes down to, like you can see, it actually touched down that wheel first, left wheel. That's well, okay now. Yeah. Well, one wheel at a time. One gear at a time. There you go. Oh my word. Like just that rudder correction there, just bringing it down. Textbook. I've never been prouder. I mean, I have been in certain situations, but for my first landing, oh baby, I'll take perfection over getting a butter. Who cares about it? And realistically speaking, right? Realistically speaking, we're flying freaking Spirit. Like, what do you expect? You know, you're not gonna get butters on Spirit. Yes, the cockpit windows open. Absolutely, they do. I do want to see how that landing looked from inside the cockpit. Because I now have Experialistic enabled, so let's see how that looks.
40, 30, 20, restart, 10, 5.
I'll take it. I'll take it all day, every day. That was beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. Like, right, landing rates are not always the best identifier of your landing. I mean, sure, you don't want to be extremely hard or anything, but I'll take that landing. It's textbook, except it was a little firm, which the runway is wet and we're flying Spirit, so it's realistic. Oh baby, I'll take that. I will take that. They're flying Spirit, not expecting butter as well. True that. Oh wow. I want you guys to keep an eye out on this section when the sun actually shines through the clouds. I saw it at one point. Yeah, right about now. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Definitely don't want that power line hanging around there. Oh man. I don't know. Maybe the landing rate thing was drunk. This looked like a perfectly normal landing to me. Alright, cool. Runway view. Bring that down. Yeah. What a plane, man. What a plane. Just held that attitude. Ah. Yeah, just a little bit firm. I probably think the landing rate was correct. But I like every other aspect of it. Alright, onto the tower view. Let's bring it in. And then we'll quickly move over to Frankfurt Airport here to check out how the plane actually looks like under in artificial light. And then we'll go from there. We'll do a night landing in Frankfurt. Oh man, I'd take it all day, every day. All right, let's get out of the replay mode. Oh wow, like stars. Go to EDPF, a long way from here, but I do believe I have the airport here. Let's load up at this gate. The time there. Let's do this real quick. Oh, let me do this. Otherwise, right, so when Reshade actually loads up with the aircraft, I mean with X-Plane, it just kind of changes stuff. Disconnected from LATSIM. Yeah, this might take a couple minutes here. We'll do a quick night artificial light check. We'll check out the runway lights and everything, and then we'll call it a day. Just chilling, letting X-Plane take as much time as it needs. We'll go into Frankfurt. We're completely loading in a different part, so definitely gonna be different, and it's gonna take a bit. But yeah, let's wait it out while it loads. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the aircraft so far? Do you see it? Do you see yourself buying it when it comes out? Or do you think you're gonna pass on this aircraft? Personally, I mean, I'm so happy with what I'm seeing. No question about that. Everything just looks, feels, sounds better. And it's Toliss, man. It's Toliss. What else do I say? I seriously did not expect the Neo to be this good compared to like the 319 and 21. I thought it would be more on the similar levels, but definitely it's an upgrade. It's a worthy upgrade. Sure, some of these features will definitely come down to the 19s, the 21s, and the 40s as well, like whatever some of the features are. But hey, at the end of the day, I'm finally happy to have an A320, although a Neo, for myself in X-Plane. Like I never had the FlightFactor A320. I always wanted an A320, but I knew people had troubles with the FlightFactor, and I'm like, yeah, this is good. This is very good. Absolutely. Yeah, this is taking extremely long. CJ, I believe so. Yes. It's gonna be for 11 and 12. A firm. Do you have Flight Tampa Amsterdam? I think so, but I might not have it installed right now, because I turned off some of the sceneries in And especially like when I was getting like a lot of FPS drops, I'm pretty sure I've disabled it. Yeah, what you see right now is all reshade, by the way. That's what I was talking about. Let me actually... I'm gonna turn that off for you guys, so you guys don't have to deal with all that crap. Once it loads back in, I'll bring it back in. It's too much lighting on me as well. Didn't realize that. It's almost done. Applying real weather, finalizing AI. Thank goodness. Absolutely. Yeah, we're just waiting a couple minutes here for this to finish loading. It's actually been more than a couple minutes. But phew, it was a nice change to be streaming again, guys. You know, absolutely appreciate all you guys. 53 likes, almost 1,000 views now. Definitely appreciate y'all for hanging out today. But I'll save that for the last. My PC will explode if I try and get 12. Oh boy. Alright, here we are at capture. Oh shit. Okay, there you go. Now, sorry. I did not expect it to. What happened to the FPS? Why is the FPS completely dead? CPU time. But yeah, we don't care. I don't think I might be able to do a landing here in that FPS. But look at that. Why is my CPU dying? God, I hate X-Plane so much. Oh, we have our FPS back. There you go. It's better. 30 FPS. Let's bring it a little bit closer here. Whoop. Yeah, just about there is good. Not bad. Where's my... Oh shit. Hold on. Just gonna... Battery. Fine. Oh, I found it. Nav lights. Holy baby! I like it. I don't know what happened to the textures though. Probably X-Plane doing X-Plane stuff. Oh, I still think we don't have the tail lights. I might have to. Second. No power. Now we have it. Well, something's wrong with the textures, but who cares? That's how it looks in the night. Alright, let's you know what? I am gonna do this. Change location. Well, let's do a quick land. I don't know where the winds are from. Nautical miles approach. Start with engines running. And let's make it night. Have to do a few things. This might get funky here. Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does look better. Victoria, What is going on? Welcome aboard. Hello, hello. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh no, never mind. Pause. Okay, so the FP, so it's probably to do with Frankfurt here. So we're just gonna wait a little bit for the FPS to stabilize. 2 FPS, guys. I don't know what's wrong with X-Plane. Holy crap. What on earth is like 2 FPS? 1! I saw 1, ladies and gentlemen. 1 frame per second. I just need to let it settle down. Definitely it's with loading of scenery. What happened to the scenery? I think something broke with the latest beta, I would assume. X-Plane beta, of course. 1 FPS. It says 20, but this one doesn't go below. Oh, wow, I don't even see my mouse. Gee. Something's really broken with the scenery. Let's go outside maybe. If that changes anything. My CPU is at 0.73. What the actual hell? This is... I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening at this point. And obviously this has nothing to do with the aircraft. Y'all saw it function perfectly fine in our flight, so it has something to do with Frankfurt scenery. I guess we're gonna have to call it a day. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the rock here. Let's go. Oh, now the FPS wants to come back. There you go. I mean, it's still 20. Nope, it's gone. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, no, it's back to 2 FPS. Who cares? I seriously don't know what's happening there. Either something's wrong with the scenery, but we have used that scenery before, so we don't know. Maybe it's the latest update and the Frankfurt scenery doesn't go well together. Latest update of the X-Plane and Frankfurt scenery, so definitely something's absolutely broken here. It's not the aircraft. Lights work fine. But this is gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you so much everyone that stopped by on the stream. Hope you all enjoyed this little preview of what you're gonna get if you do decide to buy it as the aircraft releases on March the 20th this year, obviously. So it's depending on where you are, 10-ish more days to go. I had a great time. If you have any questions, definitely put it in the Discord. If you want to see something, let me know. I'll see what I can do. Definitely join our Discord. Thank you so much once again. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed today, and hit that sub if this is your first time on the channel. We're still at 2 FPS. I think X-Plane is probably crashing at this point. What happens if I unpause it though? Oh. Okay, so when you unpause it, it kind of works fine. Alright, so... yeah, okay, so it was something to do with pausing it. Hold on. Let me get myself in a better position to land. Just a little bit lower as well. There you go.
Terrain.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let me get rid of the music here for a second here. Let's see how the night looks.
Terrain.
I've never landed an Airbus without auto throttle here, so do bear with me.
terrain, terrain.
We're
Terrain,
definitely
terrain.
fast. I don't know what it's
Terrain,
yelling at
terrain.
me for.
Terrain, terrain.
Oh, because my spoilers are out.
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain.
40,
Terrain.
20, restart.
I like the runway lighting.
5,
Just for the sake of it, let's get a butter here. Ah. I mean, we're coming in pretty hot. Oh, how long was that float? I don't even have auto brake set. Oh shit, 18-second float. I mean, we're just testing it out. We just want to see how it looks, right? Let's bring the music back. Let's go into the tower view. Oh shit. I would say it looks pretty solid. What do y'all think? Okay, the FPS is dying again. Something's very wrong with this airport. Or with X-Plane. Obviously, we're gonna float like a mile or so. We're coming in pretty hot. We're coming in at like 160 knots. Damn. Something's broken with the replay as usual. You can see the gear track. I'm seeing multiple gears there. I think the lights are a little too bright. But I think that's been the story of X-Plane in general. Let me get rid of my reshade. Nah, that doesn't change anything. Yeah, the lights are definitely extremely bright. Or maybe it's realistic. I don't know. How does it look from the... Oh, shit. No. Actually, that looks pretty realistic to me. It actually looks pretty nice. But not that. Not that for sure. That's way too much. Well, anyway, I'm gonna call it a day today. Thank you so much once again. Hope you all had a good time. Hope you all enjoy what you saw. And I hope to see you all again in the future. Thank you so much once again. Don't forget to hit that like and sub. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, bye-bye. Take care. Stay safe, everyone. Peace!
Terrain, terrain.
100,
Terrain, terrain. Terrain,
50,
terrain.
40, 30, 20, restart. 10, 5,